EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Los Angeles Rams. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. To the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Open man, that's Felton. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 36 yards on the play.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. It'll wind up being a huge loss on the play, and that's going to bring up a second and about a mile here.
Ready, set. Get it. Go.
He'll look to throw. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. That's complete. Luther Burden. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A crazy sequence here. A huge gain that time, but it still leaves him well short for 4th down. Back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go.
First run of the game for Jahmyr Gibbs, the Alabama product. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 41, here's a 2nd and 5.
Back to 6.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. This one, they may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. You look at this Browns defense. They've been pretty good against the pass. Not amazing, but good. Number 13 in the league.
So I'm prepping for this game. I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And
too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And when those add up into big mistakes add up into points against you.
Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
He's a talented runner, and that means he's always looking for bigger and bigger gains when he takes off. Certainly found some bonus yards there beyond the 1st down marker, and this early drive will continue with that extra jolt from his legs.
And a short pass pulled in by Washington. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Ready. 70 line.
He'll look to throw. Throws Throws a quick hitter on the slant. That's complete. And the Rams are going to be set up with a first and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. First and goal from the 6.
Let's go. Go.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Incomplete. Leads to second and goal.
Ready. Ready.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown. Darnell Washington, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Rams get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
Come on. Mustang 19. Cowboy 80. Ready, ready.
They go play action here on 1st down. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. You talk about this Rams defense. They've had their trouble stopping the run, Charles. Currently 29th in the NFL in that department.
Stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out. Being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
A loss of a yard on the play.
On play action, they'll throw. They'll try and do this himself. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a 1st down.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it for the 1st down.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Now he'll tuck this and run. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Rams 34.
A play action fake. They'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's more. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Get it. 19, side, Panther 60, Panther 60.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's 2nd down.
A short game there, but that's okay if you're the offense. They brought a lot of pressure at him, and he uses athleticism to at least get back to the line and make 2nd down a lot shorter than it was looking for a moment.
Ready.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. This is caught. Yeah, the Browns are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Touchdown, Browns! Ty Felton taking it in. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
And they're on the 31-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working. That means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally throw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action, and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. Going back to Gibbs on first down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 45-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. Now a short pass pulled in by Washington. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 41-yard line. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 41. Now he'll tuck this and run. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. Well, the Rams hit 4 and 7 now on the year. They were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape preparing for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3. Wide open receiver complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns 16.
It's a gain of 18.
Give him 18 on the play. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
The 16-yard line.
Now back to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And this is going to be intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it. And the Browns are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
A feather in the cap for the defender, picking up one of the league's better quarterbacks so far this season. And add another feather in the cap for the coaches, too. Excellent game plan, and they had their guys aware of his ability to roll out and how to defend against it.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. But the good news for them, they got the football. The bad news, they have to go 99 yards here as they start this drive out on their own 1-yard line. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
Slot man moves right. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. And they're going to get this all the way out past the 20. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards the 2-minute warning. Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
Second and 10. The slot man in motion right. They'll look to throw again. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the first down. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. Now they'll change things around before the snap.
First down, Browns.
Back to throw now on first down. He'll get this into the hands of Odunze. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Cleveland.
They'll look to throw here on first down. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards. Second and a couple. Back to throw again. There's a short throw caught by Sanders. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 23. They give him 14 yards that time and a first set of downs. Again, he'll drop to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get in the field goal range. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
And the Rams, first down.
They're going to look to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Jamison Williams halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Rams have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. His extra point splits the uprights. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Browns drive about to get started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. With a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field are covered up essentially.
2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my face compressor. Ground control with a soul.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. And they take a 17-14 lead.
Being on some shit. We go 0 to 100 real quick. Maybe on that rap and pay the bills. Now I'm finished. Not even
A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this 3rd quarter. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive.
Here we go.
And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half, so make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps, but above all, play your game.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Caught that look from me there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch, I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll bring up 4th down.
I know where we're headed on this. Terrific catch, gets his feet down, sets up a 4th down and short situation. I bet we're wondering, why didn't he get to the first down marker running his route? Am I correct?
You got to know where the marker is, right?
Got to figure it out. I know every receiver's taught that. Sometimes circumstances change it. At least they have an opportunity to make a decision with not much yardage to go.
It's a quarterback sneak. And he's going to be touched down right at the line of scrimmage. Credit there goes to those guys up front.
Certainly does, but we're also seeing how quarterbacks are doing it nowadays on the sneak. When I played high school ball, my coach John Ford used to say, just get down behind those guys and pick up the first down. Now these guys might hesitate to count, use their vision in their eyes, and find the crease and dive for it that way.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. And that one will go for 13 yards on the keeper and a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
79. Come on, come on.
They'll set up a throw. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Jamison Williams with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Rams have retaken a 3rd quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game.
21. Browns 17.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And he returns this to the 22. Cleveland offense ready to go. And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, 1-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an up. He's got a man complete. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A big play that time for Cleveland. 78 yards.
And what a letdown after a huge play. He's going to pull this in and then set sail for the end zone. And he nearly made it, too. But he's going to be tracked down just short of the goal line. So a big play there that's going to set him up with first and goal at the 1-yard line.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A great effort there with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Browns have taken the lead here this third quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And that gives them a 3-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
35-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They had seized the lead there for a little bit with a starting drive in the third quarter, but a moment ago the touchdown that puts them back behind.
So their defense is under siege a little bit right now because they have not able to solve their opponents. So they've got to keep hammering away on offense and try and win this one in what appears to be a shootout.
Here we go. Here we go. Cowboy 80. Ready.
2nd and 9 now. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now it's 3rd and 4.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here we go. Here we go. 70 Timberwolves.
Back to throw here. And he fires one, but incomplete. The other day they told us we've got 3rd and 5 or less. We have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had. Thought they could exploit them. Unable to do so on that play.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off for the first down.
The 44-yard line.
Let's go now.
They'll let the QB keep it here off the option. And he's able to get this one down to about the 40. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper. So he is able to turn that into positive yardage, but I think it's fair to say that those are not the shots you're wanting your quarterback to have to absorb.
And he has to know sometimes when to say when. You have to know when to give yourself up, and let's face it, not easy for these guys to do because they're competitors as well. But sometimes you do learn your lesson the hard way, as he did there.
Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
A gain of 4 yards.
He's been big, 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Got an open man, it's Washington. And he will be taken down, and a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Los Angeles. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he's got it. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Second and goal from the 1.
Ready? Ready?
Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. It's a big loss of 5 there on second down to bring up third and goal.
When you're this close to the goal line, you've got to expect pressure from the defense, so the ball's got to come out fast. Got to get out of his hands quicker.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
He'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Once you get to the red zone, space is at a premium for receivers to try and operate and shake themselves free. That one's incomplete.
Joshua Carty on for the Rams field goal. A 24-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Oh, nice move. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
23-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And we essentially have a brand new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this fourth quarter. Second down and 6 now.
4 yards on the pickup.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, gets him 9 yards in the first. So there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the fourth quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
And this turns into a nice gain with a slam at the end. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now he's going to step up and run. All wide open, complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Let's go now. Dandy Lions. Go.
They'll set up to throw. They'll wind up losing a full 10 yards on the play. And it'll make this a 2nd and long.
Back at the 24-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now a handoff up the middle. Moore. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. That one good for 17 as they're set up now for 3rd down.
I don't think anyone thought we'd see a run facing second and that long, and that element of surprise, I think, helped make that play so successful. Nice effort on that carry, and it took what seemed like second and impossible, now has him within throwing range of a 1st down.
And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. So now the Rams are going to halt things as they want a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. That is caught. Touchdown. Luther Burden from 8 yards out. And the Browns have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead in the fourth. Extra point splits the uprights. And they will take a 7-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Finds Gibbs on a check down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. They were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Here now, 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. And the comeback may stall out. It's intercepted. And he's going to get this on down to the 13-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free and 2nd down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air and defensively. They were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Go, Cougar 19.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. They're backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. They'll try and do this himself. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. Point after here coming up.
The kicker on for the point after.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Rams 24.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. A beautiful fake. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Come on.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. You got the big lead defensively. You're willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackle. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Finding Washington. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50.
It's a gain of 27 yards.
2 timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly a must. It's 1st and 10.
At the 50-yard line.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him now over 3,000 yards passing on the campaign.
And Brandon, I think we have to start to think about where we are in the season, because right now, 4,000 is not out of the question. I think a big game or two, he's certainly capable of getting that done.
And they'll get this down to the 10.
A gain of 19 yards.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
1st and 10.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. They'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack. Good pressure, and it's 2nd down.
Ready? Here we go. Ready?
He'll look to throw.
A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Passing lanes, tough to come by with so many defensive backs on the field here late in the game. And it's not just the number of bodies, it's their quickness and their agility that makes it tough to complete a pass.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
Go.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. He couldn't get the ball away on 4th and goal. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Cleveland offense ready to go.
And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. Little clock management 101. And that's one of the few things that has not gone right for this offense so far. They've had their share of big plays. That was nearly another. But somehow, he just couldn't squeeze it.
Now a 2nd and 10.
79 Broncos. Go. 70 Rangers. Cougar 19.
Now it looks like he'll throw here.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
This is caught at the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Touchdown.
Ty Felton. His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 16 on the season.
And the Browns look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead.
Rams 24.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost.